Hi, thanks for joining me for this week's quick business tip. Running your own business does not mean that you need to adopt this lone wolf mentality. In fact, one of the best ways to create true freedom and growth acceleration in your business is to embrace the power of teamwork. And that's why today we're going to talk through some myths that business can only be about lone wolf and instead talk about how you can really up level your business with strategic partnerships. Because the truth is that the right partnerships can really just jumpstart your growth, expand your reach, and inject a whole lot of fun back into your entrepreneurial journey. Now, unfortunately, it's almost a given that when people start out and they're brand new in business, they are sort of conditioned, maybe by society, to see other businesses that serve a similar niche as rivals or their enemy. But what if I told you that embracing those competitors as collaborators could really be the key to unlocking a whole new level of success in your business? So, here are four things that I would love for you to consider if you have fallen into the trap of the lone wolf mentality in your business. Number one is just to embrace the abundance mentality. And that is simply that there is enough business for everyone. Instead of fighting over every tiny little piece and part of a client's needs, collaborate with other strategic partners, and that ends up giving everybody a bigger piece of the pie. The second thing is to think about complementary strengths. When you partner with businesses who offer different services that still are in the same zone of genius as yours, you really start filling in the gaps of each other's weaknesses, and then that can turn you into a one-stop shop for clients. Now, I run a digital marketing agency, and I have myself, my team, my contractors, and an entire network of referral partners. So while I may not be an expert in every area of digital marketing, I am still able to find a solution for any digital marketing problem that my clients might have, whether I can provide the solution or my team is able to provide it for them. The third thing that you need to think about is that you can really expand your reach much, much faster than you could ever do on your own by tapping into new audiences, gaining access to leads that you would never know about. And that is done through these collaboration resources. You can also share resources. So you can pool your knowledge, your skills, you can even pool some of your marketing resources, and you can achieve exponentially more with a whole lot less time and money than if you were doing it on your own. I am regularly looking to connect with other businesses, typically on LinkedIn, but also in person and virtual environments. And I'm looking for people who specialize in video marketing, paid advertising, SEO, and other specialties that my clients can certainly benefit from. But these are services that just don't fall in my zone of genius. They also don't fall into any specialties that any of my employees on my team have. So, depending on their business and what works best for these people that I'm connecting with, we can either partner up, offer bundled services. We can create more of a contractor relationship where I'm still, doing all of the invoicing and the FaceTime with my clients, and they're just providing their services on the back end. We figure out a way to make everything work and make it so that everyone, the collaboration partner, myself, and the clients all benefit. Now, since nobody here is a cookie, we are not looking for cookie cutter solutions, but here are some options that you can consider as you're sort of like mulling over the idea of collaborations with other businesses. So the first one is like a very clean cut referral partnership, which is no money is exchanged. You just say, hey, I know someone who does that, and they do it in return. You're swapping leads back and forth. Um, in most cases, these type of partnerships, nobody's really keeping score. It's sort of a you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Everybody wins. Then there are joint ventures where you actually team up with another individual or business. You create a new product, service, or event that will benefit both of those businesses. The third option is cross promotion. So you basically link to, tag, feature, talk about, interview each other's businesses on your own social media platforms, your podcasts, or in your newsletters. Um, the fourth option is affiliate marketing. So this is I call it a referral program, but because money is exchanged, a lot of people talk about it as affiliate marketing, where they will give me a referral, but in exchange, I will give them a little kickback, bonus, ambassador, promotion, referral fee, whatever name you want to give it. Um, there's basically a piece of the pie or a commission on any sale that's made through those referrals. And then the last one is community building. So you might have a private Facebook group or some other space that is private to your business, your connections, your contacts, and you invite them into it and you support each other inside those communities. So, what if you have been lone wolfing it for a while and now you are open to the idea of exploring this collaboration partnership? How do you go about building your own network of collaborators? I have 5 easy steps that can help you sort of streamline this whole thing. The first thing is you have to know what you're looking for. So, where are your weaknesses, your gaps in the products or services that you're offering? What skills, resources, benefits do your clients need that you just don't offer? And what type of partner would could also complement your business and best serve your client base. So you really got to start thinking about who it is you're looking for, what gaps you're trying to fill, and then and how it would best benefit your clients. And that makes it so much easier to go out and look for these type of people. Once you know who you're looking for, then you just network with intention. Now, this can be attending industry events, joining online groups. Obviously, LinkedIn is a fantastic place to find collaboration partners. You reach out to businesses that you admire. Maybe it's on social media. Um, Certainly, these are all you want to like reach out more intently to the ones that fill the gaps that you initially established. The next step is that you just build relationships. You don't like connect with someone on LinkedIn and say, hey, I'm looking for a collaboration partner. You want to get to know them, get to know their business, set up a quick Zoom call, start conversations. You really want to like offer value to them to see if there is a good connection, if it is a good fit. And then you want to start having a conversation about a possible collaboration partnership. You also want to make sure that you have a clear agreement anytime you enter into any kind of collaboration. Um, you want to discuss expectations, responsibilities, compensation, and get everything in writing. But even though you're like setting all of this up and getting it in writing, it's super important to just keep things simple. Don't overcomplicate things just for the sake of complication. Start with a nice, simple, small project or promotion and test the waters, especially when you're working with brand new connections. See how it goes, and then see if it makes sense for both of you to sort of build on that momentum and take it to the next level. Just remember that collaboration is not about losing your own identity or lowering your standards. It's about finding win win scenarios so that everyone can be better in their business. The lone wolf approach is overrated. And building a really supportive network of people who want to collaborate with you, cheer you on, and propel your business forward is the honestly the best way to go. I would love if you would connect with me on LinkedIn so that we can all grow our networks. And if you think that collaborating with me would help benefit your business, please schedule a call on my website. I would love to get to know you and your business better and just see how we can all benefit from our own individual skill sets. Until next week, I'm Jennifer with Limitless Impact Agency.